Really didn't mean to push the go live button yet until I had my camera flipped around and mounted. But I did, so let's just get that done, shall we? All right. Sorry about that. Okay, here we go. So I decided to come on live for my Saturday morning makes just because it's easier. It's easier to load my video, and yeah. And I've been busy making cards all morning. I went to a Stampin' Up! Card making event. Actually, I've gone to two of them this week. So, but one was this morning. And then I went to a card and coffee. And by the way, I am having a cup of tea. I just made myself a cup of Teavana white chocolate peppermint. And then I put a little bit of chocolate sugar-free Coffee Mate creamer in there. And I'll see how that tastes. I've never tried the creamer before. Tasty. I didn't put that much in there. Okay, you ready to see cards? So I went on Monday to a card and coffee and we did these Christmas cards. So all of these cards are using Stampin' Up! Stamps, obviously, since it was a Stampin' Up! Thing that I went to. So we stamped the envelope just simply with a leaf there, and then made these two Christmas cards, which I think are really pretty with all the foil and glitter, and there's a music note embossing folder there in the background. So I think all of this stuff is from the current holiday catalog of theirs, except for that Merry Christmas came from another stamp set she had from previous years, I think. So that was the two cards that we made on Monday. Hello from Texas. I am here on the Oregon coast. It's so nice to have you join me. Okay, so now the ones that we made today, I can actually tell you which stamp sets if you're interested, because they put them on a sheet. So these cute little foxes are from the Count on Me stamp set. And then this background stamp here is called Hardwood. And so we just, the cards you make, so I need to go in and fix this one because, well, look, it's crooked. So what I'm going to do is stamp another greeting and just do a flag, banner flag or whatever over the top of that and cover it up because I got it on there crooked. But I love the little brass butterflies. Those are so cute. They're called brushed brass butterflies, and I think they're probably in the annual catalog. They're adorable. So that was that. Those two cards. So we make two cards of 5 different designs. And let's see, started at 10 o'clock this morning and finished up at, oh, it was almost 1 o'clock, I guess. I'm going to have another sip of this tea. It's really yummy. Okay, next card. I've got a small haul to show you at the end too. Okay, I thought this one was really pretty. So what we did was we inked up that leaf stamp with, I believe, crushed curry ink. And yeah, crushed curry. And then with a finger dauber, we went back onto the stamp with some cherry cobbler ink and just dabbed it around, huffed on it, and then stamped it. Isn't that pretty? And there's embossing in that embossing folder in the background. So this one, the stamp set is called Soft Seedlings, and the embossing folder is the Leaf Fall 3D embossing folder. And then we used that double oval punch there and some little brushed metallic dots. Very, very pretty card, I think. And no, we didn't do anything on the envelope, but yeah, I thought my leaves turned out really pretty. I was happy with them. Okay, so there's those two. And then next, oh, this one was fun too. Ooh, and I'll have this this fun die in my haul after I show you the cards. So I really debated about ordering this stamp set. Isn't it cute? I might still have to. I don't know. So these two cards, they're basically the same. Now, I didn't punch out. There were some of these that didn't get punched out, and I just left them because I thought it kind of was cool looking. And I didn't design any of these cards. These cards, like I said, I was at a card making event, so they were all designed by somebody else, and then we just go and make them. So very cute. This one was a bit time consuming with the coloring and the fussy cutting of those little flowers. But I really like this stamp set. Now this one is called Hello Harvest. That is the stamp set. And the embossing folder is from the Split Card Textures dies. And then there are dies to go with this stamp set. Yeah, I might have to order that one. I don't know. I really like it because the pumpkin itself is a great pumpkin if you want to put a face on it or whatever, and it's a nice size. I knew I would want it if I didn't order it. Okay, so there was those two. And then this one, I thought this one was really pretty. I love the colors. And I love, love, love this embossing folder. So this is the art gallery stamp set, which I have. So I can go back in and recreate this. The embossing folder is the painted texture embossing folder. And there are dies that coordinate. In fact, Floral Gallery. No, that's not. I think I have that stamp set. Now I'm going to have to go looking. But I'm pretty positive I have this embossing folder. And then it has been cut out with the deckled rectangle dies, all of these pieces. And then there were dies for the flowers. And then the little embellishments are the opal rounds. Can you see all the pretty sparkle? I love these. So we made two of those, very pretty, and you could do these any color and they would be gorgeous in whatever color, I think. But I love these colors in particular, go really pretty with those opal. And let's see, Flirty Flamingo is the pink. All right. So two more. This was a fun card. I thought it was going to be really difficult, but it wasn't. The pieces had already been die cut. So what we did, and I don't know if these cards are something that are in the catalog or if they were from a paper pumpkin. I don't know, but the cards already had that, or the envelopes already had these details. I think they're in the catalog. And then the pretty flowers inside. So I'm pretty sure these, let me see what it says here for these. That might help. Meadow flowers. Okay, so Texture Chic, Memories and More card and envelopes. So that is something from the catalog. Texture Chic, Memories and More card and envelopes. And then the stamp set is called Quiet Meadow, and then it comes with coordinating dies. So we stamped that flower die or flower stamp in the background, and then these were die cut, and then we went over the top with finger daubers or pieces of sponge and pounced on the color onto, this was already green cardstock, but went over the top of it anyway with ink. And I just like the texture of the fronts on these cards. And these cards are different size. Let's measure them because I'm curious. So these are 6 1/4 long by 4 1/4 wide. So yeah, that's a different size. I like it. Gives you more real estate to play with, right? So now I would like to do this flower because that's a bachelor button. I would love to do these up, not with this card back, but do this one up in blues and purples because when I was growing up, there was a ditch bank that ran along beside the street where I lived, and walking home from school, these bachelor buttons were always growing along in there, and I loved them. The blues and purples, they were so pretty. Okay, so that was those 2 cards. And then I will show you my little small haul. Get these out of the way. If you didn't watch my Friday Fun Day video yesterday, this was the card that I did then, so you can go back and take a look at how that all came together and what I used. And okay, my haul. I went to Hobby Lobby on Wednesday, and I didn't get much, but I did get these cute bows, and these were all half off. So I looked to see how they're on here, and they just have a little twist tie that is ran through the back of the little center loop. So they are not glued to these things or anything. So what I liked about them, well, besides the fact that they're really cute, is that they're also nice and flat. These have a little more dimension, and they are stiff. These ones are stiff, but these are nice and flat. So if you stuck them on a card to mail, I don't think it would cause much problem. Now, I also think that I showed these in a haul before. These were from Dollar Tree, but how cute would these 2 be with these pumpkins? I mean, they're perfect, right? And this one would work on either. So planning to maybe use them on these when I get those decorated up. And then these are so cute. Well, all of them are cute for Christmas, but these will really go cute with those pumpkins. So I picked that up from Hobby Lobby, and then also this had popped up when I was scrolling along in Facebook on one of those ads. I think it actually popped up from Simon Says Stamp. And it is Ranger's Blush Pearl embossing powder, and it's such a pretty pink. And I think on dark, well, any color of cardstock really, with it being a pearly finish, this is going to be gorgeous. But I think it'll be really pretty on like some dark cardstock too. So that'll be fun to play with. And at Hobby Lobby it was $4.99. I wonder how much it was before. $5.99, so it came down in price. Okay, so then I got a small order from Stampin' Up! In that I placed, and I got from their holiday catalog. I thought this was really pretty. It's called, well, it's Iridescent Trim, and it's just like looks like kind of a crocheted little thin trim, but I thought that was really pretty. And boy, you get lots on here. 10 yards. So there's a lot of that. And then I got the red and white glimmer paper. So there's the red sparkly and there is white sparkly. And you get, how many sheets? 4 sheets of each color, 6 by 6. And then, so this is those split card texture dies. So this is that one that was used on that pumpkin card. They're so cool. So you can place it anywhere on your paper you want and create whatever thickness of border, you know, around the sides that you want. Anxious to play with that. I think these are really fun. Split card textures dies. And then when I was debating about the pumpkin set, I was also debating about this bundle. And of course, this one won out for the time being because I have so many cute little gingerbread. In fact, I think, let me see what I have right here. I have, look at all these cute little, excuse me, little gingerbreads that I have. This is the Sweet Gingerbread stamp set and gingerbread house dies. And aren't these going to be cute? These really tiny ones, well, they're really a perfect size to go with this little house. These are Lawn Fawn, and I got the stamps and dies. These are called Tiny Gingerbread. And then I have the Oh Snap, but even the bigger ones, they'll be cute with it. And then these from Sunny Studio are called Christmas Cookies. And you get the little girl and the little boy. Obviously, I used the Sweet Wishes with red because even though I've cleaned it, you know, once you've dipped into red ink, it is stained on there. And this one had dies to match too. So anyway, I thought that this would be a fun set. There's gumdrops and there is a wreath and a heart. The heart looks really cute right up here, and then this goes in here. And you can use this as smoke coming out of the chimney. You could cut that little blurb off there and use it as a cloud. So once you have the smoke coming out of the chimney, you can put your greeting on there if you want to. It's a photopolymer stamp set, so it's clear. And then the dies. So you've got a hill die in here, which is fun. And then they give you extra dies, so you could stamp out several of the gumdrops. And I think, what I count, yeah, there's 3 gumdrop dies. There's 2 of the lollipop. The lollipop was one of the things in this set too that I thought, oh, that's so fun. Too cute. And I love this fence. This is like an extra, right? So that fence would be really cool on spooky Halloween cards too, I think. In fact, you could take this gingerbread set and spooky it up for Halloween. Why not? I think it would be fun. You could create a whole row of houses. This set does not have to be just Christmas because you don't have to gingerbread it up if you don't want to. You could make a welcome to the neighborhood card with these houses and make each little house a different color and do what you want to. It's got different things for the doors and windows here. And then you've got dies that cut those things out to make it dimensional. There's one for the tree. There's a path here, a brick path, or whatever you want to call it, stone path that cuts out that leads up to the front door. So a very fun stamp set and die set, and that's why I picked it, but I just might have to go get back and get that pumpkin one. We will see. So yeah, that's it for my little haul. I didn't have too much, but this is going to be fun. Anyway, I hope you're having a great Saturday. I don't know if I said happy Saturday morning makes in the beginning. I got discombobulated because I had the camera pointing at myself. I didn't mean to do that. So Saturday morning makes is hosted by Jill Norwood here on YouTube. So be sure to check out her channel. I will put all that information below in the description box after I'm done with this live video. And so you can go find her channel. And to see what everybody else is doing, all you have to do is search the hashtag SatMornMakes, and you will find all kinds of crafty goodness. And you can join along too. And also over on Instagram, you can put that hashtag in and find lots more stuff over there. Okay, so have a great rest of the weekend, and I will see you in my next video. Take care. Bye-bye.